Legend to the War here, and today we've got a saving a disaster battle playing as Karak going up against Clan Angrand, where what's happened is the Dwarfen endgame crisis has occurred when playing as the Dwarfs, so you still end up going to war with them. And I think that's probably the worst endgame crisis to have to deal with, because now you're pretty much disabled from being able to confederate whichever legendary lord you haven't yet managed to do. We're going up against two full stacks here. We are significantly outnumbered. In terms of the quality of units, it's about on par. I think the big problem is going to be dealing with all the Iron Drakes. There's quite a few of them, and I think they're going to be the biggest problem in this battle. I don't think any of their melee infantry is going to be a concern. It's really a case of whose missile tactics are going to be best here, because that's what's going to win the battle, not melee infantry. Let's jump in here and just see what we can do. Also, as usual, throw in obligatory comment about the book. Who's going into which book? You can't have a dwarf video without mentioning the book. It's not allowed. Now, they've only got one piece of artillery, so it would be good if we could get the gyrocopters to go in there and snipe it. The problem is, they're probably going to die doing that, because they'll just shoot back at us, because the gyrocopters aren't exactly resistant to missiles. The armor-piercing missiles. But I'll see what I can do. They'll probably sit there and wait for their reinforcements. Put them on guard mode. Put them over there. And this is at least a very good defensive position, so let's try to make use of that as best we can. Alright, stand back to about there. And let's see what we can do here. Okay, this obstruction in the terrain here might actually be really handy, since a lot of the units are going up that way. I'd love to just go in there and just drop a whole bunch of bombs on them, but it'd be a suicide bombing mission.
Move now! Off we go! Move up! Charge!
We also need to try to avoid him, because he's got a rune of slowness that'll make it possible for us to get away. Alright, instead I'm going to try to get the attention of the gyro bomber there. Let's get their attention. At least I've done some damage to them for free. Almost for free. I really shouldn't have these two guys on top of each other. They can obstruct their own shots. Whoop. Just not going to be able to get at that. Okay, let's see if we can draw these back. See if we can draw that one over to our line. We can take it out with ease. They seem determined to wait for their reinforcements. Alright, I'm just going to back off to here, out of its range. Alright, let's form up a little bit better here. What I want to do is create kill zones. Gaps in our line for the organ guns to shoot through with relative ease, because they can get obstructed by your troops. Okay. Enemy reinforcements are coming in. Yep. Okay, hopefully that goes well, but we'll see. Alright, do we have any opportunities out here? Alright, we could probably get in a bit closer and take out that gyro bomber a bit more. We really don't want them spreading out wide. That's bad. We want them to be clumped up. Okay, what I want to do is get the Thanes over here and try to get them clumped up in this area if possible. Because them going wide up this way is not going to matter. They're going to eventually have to come down this way. If they had any brains, what they do is they'd spread out this way and attack up here. That'd be much more difficult for me to deal with. Okay. Yeah, there's no point harassing them with the gyrocopters at this stage. You're just asking to get wrecked. I really wanted to get rid of that organ gun, but it's just not worth wiping out all 3 of our guys to attempt it. They need a fair few seconds to do it. And this Rune Lord here doesn't have Rune of Wrath and Ruin, which would have been nice to go up and try to harass them a little bit with it, but can't do that. This one here, popping down flash bombs, can be really handy. So I'm going to focus my heroes on this side here a bit. Really try to create a bog. We don't want any of their Iron Drakes really passing through this line here. They're definitely marching towards us. And it seems like some of their units are actually coming over to our gyrocopters, which is good. Okay. I'm going to get this one here to keep trying to waste the ammo of the organ guns, which is going to be practically impossible. But at the very least, just keep it back while the rest of the army goes forward. It'll be isolated, and then I can use the brimstone guns to shoot it. Now, it looks like they're aiming for this one here. It's more difficult to dodge with them. Or maybe they're just coming over this way. Okay, there's one gunner unit over here. And, Trollhammer Torpedo. What's their range? 94 compared to our... Just wait and see how things develop. Just trying to wait for a good opportunity. Yeah, I think they're just trying to move this onto the flank. I'm really not sure. But there's no way that our guys here are going to be able to handle that Trollhammer. No chance. Trying to dodge it's a waste of time as well. But if we could just distract them for the majority of the battle, that'd be good, because that's some very dangerous units, especially the organ guns. These two here, not so much. Alright, I've also got this, but I'm waiting for a clump of units, which there's reasonable clumps in there. But I think we can do better. Man, they're advancing slow. Alright, the organ guns are out front now. But it really seems like they're targeting us, so I think that if I just rush at them now, they're just going to shoot us. And it looks like they're trying to target the brimstone guns, not the gyro bomber. See about going around the flank here, which is a bit of a risk because I might get hit by the Trollhammer torpedoes. But these two... Okay, here we go. Now they've targeted us. Easy to dodge at long range. Again, I'm not trying to waste its ammo. I'm just trying to get it into a vulnerable position while it's focusing on a unit that it shouldn't. Holding down space to check when it's actually going to shoot at something, it actually lets us know. Okay, if I can just get around here, away from the gyro, the Iron Drakes. No, they're shooting at us. Get back, get back, get back. It's gonna hurt. Spread out. Okay, I didn't get hit too bad there. Alright, I would have preferred the brimstone gun shooting at this. But this is not so bad. I can dodge it with these guys. Thing is, the regular gyrocopters, they're just not that good at it. Get back. Oh, no, 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 no. It's not good. We move. This unit here primarily stopping us from getting in close. Got to go around it. Alright, there's other things going on now that's kind of more important. I'm just going to have to back off from this, because this fight here is absolutely trivial. Need to concentrate on this. This is way more important than the crap going on over there. At least we've kept that unit significantly distracted. It's just not going to participate in the initial fight here. Could be a little bit of a waste of ammo to shoot at an isolated unit like this, so maybe just hold off. Yeah, it's a dead unit. Excuse me. Let's bring this one in over this way. Alright, resume. Okay, reasonable start. We've barely taken any damage, and they're taking some serious damage. But what we have to do here is just prevent their advance. That's what the Thanes are here for. Okay, let's send it in. And just keep him pinned down. That's it. Just send our Thanes in one at a time. That's it. Nice big cluster. Aim at the ground with that one. And take out these. Good, yeah, drop the bombs on him. That's useless. That's what we want to see. Yeah, there we go. That's what we want to be seeing. Good. If I can get the Gyro Bomber to drop its bombs down on them as well, that'd be good. Good. Good, good, good. That's it. Don't let any of their Iron Drakes come around this way. Okay, let's go back around this. Oh, look, it's still distracted. That's great. Okay, this one here coming in. No, 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 no. Not allowed. Good. One Thane holding them back. That's great. Belagar Iron Hammer would be best off for us if he fights our melee infantry, not our heroes. So, slow him down if we can. Move, 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 move. Back, around this way. Alright, they're starting to advance over here. Got a rune of slowness as well. Get around the back of them there. Maybe just keep them distracted. Okay, get this one over here. Drop those bombs down. Okay, here we go. Bombing run coming in. Good. Oh, this guy here just took a ton of damage. That's not good. They're probably not going to focus on him too much now that he's routed. Okay, that's a huge problem. Need to deal with that. Just charge in on it. Great, we've also got this. Get that back. Okay, this is another huge problem. Charge in. Charge in. Keep these guys back. We're probably going to lose our front line throughout this battle. But that organ gun did so much damage. I really need to get the engineer back over here to restore their ammo. It's going to restore a lot of balance of power for us. Let's get him back. He's done a great job at holding that. Yeah, he'll probably rally, but getting him back over here is going to be an issue. Main thing here is just pinning down whatever Iron Drakes we could. Just run right through them if we can. Okay, there's the organ guns. Let's see. No, just ignore them. They're too far back now for us to really care about. I don't think that one's actually going to rally now. Okay, no more firing at the ground. You just fire at whatever you want. Oh god. Right over the bloody troll hammers there. Kind of wish this guy here had the potion of healing. Front line, just keep them all back. Don't let them get at our missile line. I'd love it if this guy here could rally, but he's so close to the edge. Come on, rally. Rally. Good, he rallied. Now I just gotta find some way to actually get him over here. Although most of their forces have been pretty much destroyed. Our front line obliterated, but it's done its job. Alright, let's use... I'm gonna slowness on Belagar. Just don't want him going anywhere. Yeah. Get out, get out, get out, get out, get out. I'm actually shooting at him. And there's the army losses. We did it. So it looks like that unit there's not wiped out, but other ones might be. The other one might have. There we go. Wait, no, we only had 4 units of it, so none of our units got wiped out. Good. So there's some slayers left or something. So here's the thing with this battle. The reason that we won is, for one thing, this. This guy here, 868 kills on dwarf units. Not allowing their Iron Drakes to really get tons of damage in on us made such a huge difference. What is... How is this battle not won yet? And also, the fact that some of their units lagged behind, that was really useful. Even though the gyrocopters didn't really do that much damage. Oh my god, this unit here hasn't broken yet. Army losses. Bloody immune to it. God damn it. Get out of there. They're not going to do anything to us. We should harass their backline now. Yeah, you come over here and drop down the extra ammo for the organ guns. I think I'll get them to take out that troll hammer torpedo. But that's bloody hilarious. That unit there has been army lost, and it still isn't broken. If we get rid of the commander of the battle, this guy here, that'll definitely cause it to break. These guys also have bombs to drop. Also, it'd be good to get rid of this guy before he gets his immortality. However, he does have a fair bit of missile resistance. Alright, the gyro bomb is outranging the trollhammer torpedoes, so if I just get maybe one shot in, that might do the trick. Still got one bomb left here. Yeah, that's doing nothing. Just forget about that. There we go. Alright, good. Good. But yeah, sending your heroes way ahead of your line is usually a really good way, because they will try to push through otherwise if your heroes are too close. And I imagine that's kind of what he did. Yeah, very lopsided damage, but we were never going to walk out of this with no damage. That was impossible. Anyway. The integrity of the army maintains. Yeah, you're probably going to want to get some healing items for your heroes. But yeah, that huge cluster giving him 873 kills. That was great. Gave us an early army losses, because the front line wasn't going to do anything more than just delay the Iron Drakes. Because if we have a look at them, none of them got very many kills. Because as soon as they started getting close, we just charge in there to try to prevent them. But if we had just maintained a static line, they would have obliterated our front line. Which would have taken longer to get the army losses. Oh, that reminds me. This entire army here was on Force March, so it's dead anyway. And Belagar's... I don't think Belagar's was. Alright, let's get you... significant amount of replenishment. Yeah, go with that. Overall, the campaign seems to be going fine. Are you on the cusp of actually wiping out Belagar? Oh, you still can initiate diplomacy with them, despite them being in-game crisis. So you could... they actually like you as well. You could theoretically still confederate them. Right, that's interesting. Did you manage to get the other legendary lords? Let's have a look. There's Ungram. Cool, you got him. Did you not get Thoric, or is he sitting in reserve? Oh, he's not there. Or did I just miss him? No. So... okay, he's still alive over here. Okay. And, yeah, I don't expect... oh, I see you're trying to go and meet with him. So I guess what he did was he enabled the dwarf endgame crisis, but also enabled diplomacy with them, which is fair enough. Alright, cool. That seems to be the only endgame crisis. If we have a look here, victory conditions. Yeah, it's just the dwarf endgame crisis, that's it. Alright, cool. Well, anyway, we got through that battle there. So, and the army is...
If you say so.
Every single unit survived. We took some casualties, but doesn't look like he's got any fights to do over the next few turns. Anyway, that's the end of this one here, guys. Hope you learned something. Hope you enjoyed it. Appreciate you. Don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Bye.